Hello, how are we all doing today? It's Wednesday, I think. You could tell that I always know what's going on. Hi, Frank. Congratulations on being the first one here, and thank you for following. And do I have anything else to say? Oh no. Welcome by. I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for stopping by. YouTube is a scary place. That's why I'm hiding here. And today we have a couple of things that we wanted to do. Just a couple. I'll announce this again later because I figure more people will be around later. But we're not going to play an NES game today because the next NES game that we're supposed to do for our playing every single NES game thing is Wrecking Crew. And I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong Bonanza tomorrow. So Wrecking Crew is a fairly long game. It's got 100 levels, and judging by how badly we did at Mario, which has less than 40, I think it's got 32. Yes. Bonanza has come out in some time zones already. And for me, on East Coast of the US, it doesn't come out until midnight. But that means it's gonna be out tomorrow. But if you're in Japan, Australia, New Zealand, places like that, then yes, it's already out and you can play it. I do not have access to it. Hi, Annie. Welcome by. So we have one major thing that we're going to be doing today, and that is last week we started making a My Anime list on My Anime List, which is the anime that I've seen and anime that I want to see or want to set aside to watch. And hi, Death. How you doing? So today we're going to finish that. We got up through 2015 last week. So today I plan on going from 2016 to the present day in the My Anime List. If you don't like anime, sorry, the streams might not be for you. And for Death, because I know Death said he hadn't heard of this game when I talked to him the other day. We do... Here, I have a thing that I could annoy you guys with. We'll go with this one. It's going to be very loud when I turn the audio on. We have the Horse Girl game. And why do I have the Horse Girl game up? One, to buy time before we do the anime thing, because I want to start like 10 to 15 minutes into the stream and not that. We got the Horse Girl anime, and literally 4 minutes ago, the new banner came out. 4 minutes ago. It was after I hit play on stream. And these are the new characters. This is the anime collaboration Tokai Teo and the anime collaboration Meijiro McQueen, which, you know, both from anime season 2 deal with it. But importantly for us, I have 100 rolls in the gacha, guys. And we have Kitasan Black and Satano Diamond, both available cards. We've been storing up for like a week. And yeah. We're going to be rolling specifically for Kitasan Black. What do I call you for short? So, full name is Doity Etalk. It's 2 words. Doity is the first name, Etalk is the last name. Some people call me Doity if they can pronounce that. People who can't pronounce that or have trouble pronouncing it typically just call me Etalk. And that's how it goes. So, those are the easy ways. This is the anime list where we're going to be starting today, guys. This is 2016. We'll start doing that in like 10 to 15 minutes. So, just to buy some time before we do that, guys, we're going to do our pools one at a time. I don't care about the anime collab stuff, which is like this one. We don't care that much about this one. What we want is this one. So we're after basically new cards. I have 20,000 gems, which is going to be enough for, I think, 120, 130 pools. I'm gonna lie, anime crushes my soul, so I'm going to pass for today. Do you love the new VTuber model? Thank you very much. Not sure how new it is. We came out with it last month on my birthday stream, so June 10th. Okay. If you've never played a gacha game before, this is the part of the gacha games that crushes people's souls. This is the randomizer and the part where it spends money. So far, it doesn't look like we've got anything really that good in this binder. We got a couple rares. I think Halo's okay. We have one already, so that's going to help us build up. And what we're really hoping out of this is that we increase the amount of cards that we have and the amount of levels that we have. Econo Dictus sucks. Get that card out of here. It's such a bad card. And this is the baby version of the card that we want. New gold. Okay, take a second King Halo. I'll take it. And a Yukino Bijin. I don't know the Yukino Bijin card at all. I'm here to wreck people's days, guys. Yukino is a guts card. That would explain why I don't know anything about it. So each of these cards has like a different typing. And really, we want a couple wit cards, a couple stamina cards, and a couple speed cards. And then I'll be happy. Our goal today is simple in the pooling game. It's just to pool the cards. Nice nature, Econodictus, Major Odobo. Dober, I don't know this card at all. Sorry if this is a boring opening for the peoples. I'm here to bore. I hate everything. Well, my King Halo is going to be a finished card by the end of this, which is probably a good thing. The Meisho. Okay. 20 pulls in and we've got nothing. Nothing. In a perfect world, we end up with a lot more rainbow colors, but we don't have those. By the way, if anybody has any questions about anything, whether it's streaming related, television related, if I don't watch television, but I'll try to answer. Anime related, really anything. I'm always willing to answer about my hatred for Major Odober. Why do we have them? I don't know. Trying to remember if Narita is... I think Narita is a passable card. What's a good anime on Netflix? Pokemon is on Netflix. Honestly speaking, the Pokemon Horizons isn't bad from what I've seen of it. It actually felt like a pretty good refresh. Besides that, I don't watch Netflix. I don't know what's on Netflix. We got a rainbow card. Hi, Jackson. How you doing? Of course. I'm looking for a Kitasan Black. I get a twin turbo. Talk about a step down in quality. Oh wait, we passed the funny card, guys. The card with the funny name. Okay, King Halo, you can stop it now. This is the 4th time that you've appeared. So we gotten Twin Turbo, which is definitely a card, I guess. How many King Halos do I have? Like 5 now? Just off of pulling today? I don't know. It's bad. We're in trouble already, guys. We got 3 golden cards at the end and nothing. Okay, another golden card. Helios, I think is okay. We're hoping for one of these to like rank up without telling us. Bourbon. I don't know the... There's the rank up. Thanks for the rank up. I'll take you could take it back if you want, game. I don't need Nishino. I do like the Aishin Flash card though. The Aishin Flash will help quite a bit. What are you? You are a speed card for pace chasing and updrafting. So I don't run miles very often. I'll eventually have to. Eventually. Dude, this one's a bad one. We gotta see the funny name card again, right? I've seen multiple people. There's one character, they're all named after actual horses. But one of them, everybody just gives up on trying to read the name. Because it's a difficult one to read, I will say. Dude, I'm getting such bad pulls. Such bad. We're getting gotcha gamed right now, guys. We're getting gotcha gamed. We got a baby Super Creek instead of a regular Super Creek. Oh, I like that actually. An extra Sweep Tosho. That should help quite a bit. I think Sweep Tosho is one of my higher ranked ones. Hear me out. Next time, let Nox pull for you. Yeah, I'm not giving Nox the login credentials for my game. Not at all. Guys, it's Rice Shower. Rice Shower is like the best character in this game because they have a hat. That's the entire reason that I like Rice Shower. It's because the hat. Grass Wonder and Nice Nature SR. I forget if the Nice Nature SR is any good. We can always click on it and find out. It's a Guts card, which means eventually maybe, but for right now. Okay, we've done 70 pools already, guys, and we've gotten there's the name, guys. Okay, guys, take your best shot. How do you say this horse's name? Right there in big letters. Big sparkly letters. Marikani Fuku Kitaru, guys. It's Marikani Fuku Kitaru. That's how you say the name. Don't ask me how I know. Marikani Fuku Kitaru. I've seen so many people have this pop up and they're just like, I'm not even gonna try that one. Hey, we talked about you and you're back, Marikane Fuku Kitaru. How you doing? I don't think it's a good card. I have to look, but I don't think it's a good card. But it is funny that it keeps appearing. Biwa Haede. Huh. Biwa's a new card. Toughness. And only has Frenzied End Closer, so I'm not too big on that one. Marikane Fuku Kitaru is a Wit card. That could actually be fairly helpful. We've got Trick, we've got Regular, we got Late Surger, and 777. This card could be really good, actually. Huh. This card could be really good for me because it gives energy to my specific brand of characters, which are late game. Again with the no, we got 2, which is technically above average, but man, I was hoping for 1. People are gonna be re-rolling this banner to get the 1 guy. Okay, I don't have hair suddenly. I think I use Aoi. Oh. All of that for an Econodictus? Yo, I'll take a Manhattan Cafe. Oh my, I'll take 2 Manhattan Cafes. Oh my goodness, Manhattan Cafe is the stamina card that I use in my long runs. So having 2 more of these. I need help, guys. Oh, what does it say, guys? Didn't we talk about Morse code literally yesterday? Did I talk about Morse code yesterday or was it the day before? I don't know, but it came up again. We have another, like, 30 pools. Come on. Ines Fujin, guys. Yesterday. I thought so. And it just appeared there to beat me up. Guys, this is our 3rd rainbow card. And we got an Ines Fujin, so I'm skipping because I don't want to deal with this. Agnes and... Okay. I skipped because I hit the wrong button, but I'm going to blame it on that. Funnier. No rainbow cards. Sad day. Marikane Tannhauser, guys. Different name. You can read it. Because it's not Marikane Fukukitaru. It's not that at all. These stupid long names just keep up. Why do I keep getting Agnes? Agnes, why do I keep getting you? You're a wits card. You could be an interesting one, I guess. But you're medium, so you're not good for me. We'll find a use for that. We have another pool. If we've gotten the archive up, we do get another 10 pool, but I am defeated, guys. I have been utterly defeated by this banner. We've gotten a Hishi Amazon. A lot of Econodictus, a Grass Wonder, another gold. Dude, I'm loving the Manhattan Cafe cards. This is not a time for new cards. We don't have that many pools. Okay, we need a miracle, guys. We ranked up twice, which means we'll get an extra 100 thingamajigs for one more 10 pool. Oh, I also have these for 200 and this for 100. Last one, guys. We have done 140 pulls on this banner, and I need 200 to get one guaranteed. And it looks right now like we got absolutely nothing on this one. Seiyan Sky, Mamo Cross, Fuji Kiseki. Dude, they know how to beat me up, guys. Me and my mustache. Yeah, we ended up with not a whole lot from these. We need to get another 60 pools in the next week or two to guarantee one. But I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And this is what we're looking at. First of all, our twin turbo is slightly better, I guess. I don't like twin turbo as a card that much, but I guess it's slightly better. We have Hishi Amazon for stage, whatever stage that is. It's not completely done. I think we have one more stage to go on it, which hurts a bit. We have one level of Agnes Digital, which is a card that I run pretty regularly right now. So, we could have done better, hopefully. Manhattan Cafe. I think we finished Manhattan Cafe, right? It's done! That's gonna be really helpful, actually. Manhattan Cafe being done is very nice. Mihono Bourbon is not done. So a lot of the reason that we just didn't pull up until now is to try to get the Kitasan Black. But we weren't completely beaten up if we didn't get it, because we figured we'd get a lot of gold cards through the pulling. And yeah, this is my Agnes, guys. It doesn't exist. It's level 1. Which means we're gonna have to do some work to get these up. Aishin Flash, level 35, huh? Well, guys, this was the damage. This was the damage. We ended up not getting enough Sweep Toshos to finish, though. Huh. That sucks. 45 would have been really nice off of that. Marikane Fukukitaru. We did not finish this. Wow. I thought we did. We saw it a ton. Meishi. I don't think we got that many Meishis. I don't remember Meishi at all. Meisho. Meijiro Dober. We were very mad at Meijiro for appearing. Nice Nature, same thing. New card, I think. King Halo, we had to have finished. We literally have more King Halos than we can use. We have an extra King Halo that we just can't use. That sucks. Our Econodictus looking okay, I guess, and Helios 1 cap. So we have a lot of work to do, and by we I mean I have a lot of work to do to raise the levels of these before they become like super useful to me. Owie. We'll take it. It's a finished card. And then we have all of the low level cards just sitting here, not being touched because I refuse. I refuse. Okay. Guys, we took that 30 minutes that I wanted to take. We took the time that I wanted to take. We're gonna finish the anime list. We're gonna finish the anime list, and this is important. Last time we did 15. I'm only here to drop by and say I've been Pikmin attacked. Hi, Shub. Shablunky. Why? Why can I ask why we just decided to attack me with Pikmin out of nowhere? Why am I being assaulted by Pikmin? It's a question. Hello, welcome to the anime list, where I make an anime list for the wonderful account Doity Stream. Today we will be talking about anime. We started doing this last Tuesday or something. It was the 8th, which was last Tuesday. So over a week ago now. I figure we might as well finish it since somebody reminded me yesterday. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Donkey Kong Bonanza since that's coming out tonight / tomorrow. And so if we want to get this done, it's got to be today. Today, guys. Today. So the first anime on our list is Boku Dake ga Inaimachi, which I completed. Very good show. If you haven't watched Erased, it is basically a weird time continuum murder mystery show, which is very interesting to me. Very interesting. Very interesting. I would actually recommend it quite a lot, even with the ending that people don't really like. I thought it was perfectly fine. We have Konosuba, God's Blessing Upon This Wonderful World. This is a good anime, but one that I find very hard to recommend to people who haven't watched at least 10 isekai anime, because the entire anime is making fun of the isekai genre. That's what it does. It's what it is. It's there to make fun of the isekai genre. First season was pretty good. I don't think I finished the second season and on, just because I'm very bad at continuing to watch shows. Speaking of Assassination Classroom Season 2, a show that I definitely completed watching. Again, very good. You'll find a note with my ranking of anime. I rank them based on how much I like them. But I also, if I don't like a show, I generally don't finish it. So good luck trying to figure out what I do and don't like. Grimgar, Ashes, and Illusion, which I think had a different name? I think this originally had a different name, and then it was updated. I'm gonna Google that. I'm confused. I'm confused. The anime is licensed in North America by Funimation under this name. Yeah. So it was Grimgar Fantasy and Ash. is what I remember it as, which is what I always remember it as. This was a decent show, another isekai-esque show, but I think it has a lot of mystery of like, it doesn't start off be like this is an isekai. It starts off with like, you're in a weird world, what's going on? Ajin, I have not watched Ajin. Did we have Gate on here? We have Gate Part 2, which I completed, and I like Gate as an anime. I just find it to be one of those shows that I just watch. It's funny enough. I just put it on, and I'm like, yeah! Okay, speaking of random shows, did not watch Dagashi Kashi. I don't know, maybe I'll add it to the list of plan to watch, because I don't know. I've heard the name, which is enough for me right now. We're not far enough in where I'm questioning every anime and whether or not it's going to show up in my plan to watch. We're going to bully that. Dimension W, again, didn't watch. Showa Genroku, Rakugo Shinju. Heard nothing about that one. Nothing. Rainbow Days, also nothing. I did watch Please Tell Me Galko-chan, which is a weird anime based off of a web manga. That would explain why it's like 6 to 7 minutes per episode. It's not long episodes, but it's just basically 3 high school girls discussing random stuff about life. And yeah, no. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Wasn't like the best. I don't think I've watched any of these. I don't have any real. Babuki Baronki is like the only one on here that's like maybe. I've heard of it a few times. Oh, Sekko Boys is 2016, huh? Sekko Boys I've heard of in passing a few times. I don't think I want to watch it, but I have heard of it in passing multiple times. And if there was one that was this far down on this list that I would consider watching, it probably would be that one. Okay. Guys, that was Winter 2016. Winter 2016, I guess 2016 is a big year because it's one of the time periods where I probably spent more time watching anime. As we go through here and as we like are in and out, you'll notice that I watched shows pretty heavily for a couple seasons, then I dropped shows pretty heavily for a couple seasons. So it looks to me like this season of 2016 is still one that I probably watched quite a bit more of than some of the other seasons. Not this far down, but not a ton. So I did watch Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academy Season 1. I didn't even give it a rating. I just said I watched it. I am smart. I completed it. Let's give it a 7. I'm not the biggest fan of My Hero. First season was okay. ReZero Season 1. Oh my goodness. This is the isekai, the starting life in another world anime that makes you hate the existence of this genre and the show. And I thought the first season was really well done, even if I will never watch the first like 8 episodes again in my life. It is a show that is just incredibly painful in all the right and wrong ways. Hi Clockwork, how you doing? Today we're going over and finishing my anime list from 2016 to present. We made it to 2016. You're doing electrical stuff? Congratulations. I don't get invisible electrocuted. That's like one of my greatest fears is invisible stuff that can kill you, like invisible fire or electricity. Or Sakamoto Desuka, the next show on this list that I've actually seen. Sakamoto Desuka is one of those like really random comedies where it tries to be funny by putting the main character in completely awkward situations, but because he's the main character, everything's fine. Everything's perfect. Like, he goes to sit in his chair in his classroom, and the person next to him kicks the chair out from under him right before he sits down, and he just perfectly does an imitation of sitting in a chair, despite there not being a chair anymore. And everyone gets flustered. The end. That's the entire thing. I'm going to be honest, I watched Twin Star Exorcist. I can't tell you nothing about it. We're going to put it on hold until I remember what I was doing with it. Swap our relay socket with only overflowing. I don't know what words. I think Tanaka-kun, I think I've seen it. I'm gonna throw it on hold, but I think it's like the opposite of Sakamoto Desuka. I think Tanaka-kun was always listless. Is like it's a very slow story, very boring. This character's very maybe it'll be interesting, maybe it won't. But I think I've seen it. I just have to go back and watch. Speaking of shows that I absolutely adored, this is an anime that I would recommend to practically anybody who just likes slow shows. It's not a big like fantasy story. It's not even a big story. It's just Flying Witch, guys, is just the story of a girl moving out to the countryside to practice and learn how to be a witch. Just going out there to learn how to be a witch. And the show's not even about her, really. It's about this young girl who is not a part of like the magical world at all. And her mixing like farm life stuff and the magical stuff and learning about this world. Love is Hard for Otaku. I have not seen it. I have watched several romance anime. I have not seen that one. I have to be in a specific mood to watch a romance anime. I'm gonna put this on hold because I'm pretty sure I watched the first 2 episodes and didn't like it. The Lost Village. It was a bit of a, I don't know. Nah. Okay, guys, I will add a Gretzko and its 100 episodes to the plan to watch, just because I know that if I don't, somebody will yell at me. I made a custom tank and valve setup with electromechanical components for my toilet because the original tank broke. Of course you did. Listen, I thought I was smart when I realized that you can make a shower with no electronic components at all, and you can make it function properly. But no, we're getting out here with crazy stuff. Is there anything else in this season? I mean, we're pretty low on the list, right? Yeah, we're pretty low on the list. Dude, 2016, a surprising year for anime that I've watched. Okay. If you really want to feel dumb, I can go into detail. I already feel dumb about this specific season of anime. Because this specific season of anime has... Yep, this is definitely from when I was trying to watch a few episodes of a bunch of anime, guys. This is definitely from then. How far down can I go until I don't recognize an anime that I've watched to completion? Seems like we passed that point. I'm down to hear more. Okay, first of all, Mob Psycho 100 Season 1, pretty good. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's sort of built off the same idea of One Punch Man. Super overpowered guy. He's just a super overpowered guy. I thought that Shokugeki no Soma Season 2 was a bit worse than Season 1, but I think I finished Season 2. I don't think I did Season 3. Real Life was the biggest floundering that I've ever seen. If you don't know the story of Real Life, it was one of the first anime in Japan to release outside of Netflix using the Netflix model, which means they released all of the episodes at once, and it caught zero traction at all because of it. Nobody Nobody that I know of has watched Relife outside of people that I've yelled at to watch Relife. Relife is up there in probably my top 5, easily my top 10, probably my top 5 anime of all time. And it is very slice of life. It is mild romance, and that's about it. What is the story about? A guy, 27-year-old, down on his luck, lost his job after some traumatic events, unable to hold down a job, is given the opportunity to take a pill that will revert his appearance to the age of a 17 to 18-year-old, and he's given the opportunity to basically relive his senior year of high school, except without actually time traveling. It's just a pill, guys. So he's enrolled in a high school where he is definitely a little up there, older than the other people. And how does he tackle not just relationships and dealing with people and friendships, but how does he tackle coming to terms with the issues that he's gained in the last 10 years? Because, spoiler, he's gone through some stuff that's just like, yeah, we'll see. Orange I have to finish. Orange I just have to finish. Plumbing side first, I have a 30-gallon water tank hanging from a joist that goes through a bulkhead into a one quarter inch servo motorized valve. From there, it goes to a hose, which goes to a custom-made flange, which bolts where the old tank went onto the toilet. Now, the electrical, I understood some of those words. 91 days, I have not seen. I'm going to be honest. Whatever, we'll add it to the plan to watch, I guess. Might as well. We have everything else on here. New Game is pretty low on this list, but New Game is a show that I literally was rewatching a couple weeks ago. It's one of those cute girls do cute things genre style anime, where this one is about making video games and crunch and crunch. And did I mention crunch? Oh my goodness, the crunch, guys, the crunch. It's a pretty good show. Now that said, we have 2 Danganronpa 3s, which I did not watch, Tales of Zestria, which I did not watch, and Alderman on the Sky, which I probably rewatched 5 times, because this is my stupid show, guys. Alderman on the Sky is what happens if you take somebody who hates the military, hates the idea of fighting wars, and say, nope, you're forced to lead a squadron. Deal with it. And I hate it. And I love it. I wish it got a 2nd season. I'm not going to read the manga, probably, because I'm lazy. Or the light novel, because I can't read Japanese. But, like, that would probably be one of them up there that I'd be like, yeah, probably. This art club has a problem. I'm 10 episodes into it. I swear I'm going to finish it one of these days. This art club has a problem is all about a guy who refuses to draw anything other than his 2D waifus and a girl who's got to deal with him. There you go. Taboo Tattoo, I refuse to watch. First 2 episodes were like, meh. Scissor 7? No thanks. Rewrite goes into my plan to watch because I said so, and that's the entire reason. I tried to watch Rewrite. First episode was double episode length, and I just couldn't at the time. And Days, guys, Days is a surprising anime of stalker proportions that I thought was pretty good. It's not my favorite sports anime, but it is one that I'd say it is a pretty good sports anime if people want to watch it. Main character is utterly terrible at the game, but it's one of those you grow. Like, he grows and becomes a somewhat reliable character throughout the whole thing. I don't think there's anything else in this season. Guys, this is why I didn't want to do this. Okay, we have the electrical. So before we get on to this season, which is another mess, Servo valve is operated by an off delay relay triggered by a button. When the button is pressed, it triggers the relay. The valve closes. Wire is hooked to the NC contact of the relay. The open side goes to the NO side, so that when the relay is triggered, it closes for 6 seconds and the valve opens. Water flows, flushes the toilet. When the relay goes to its testing state, the valve closes. 6 seconds. This sounds about right, but also sounds long to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Okay, Haikyuu Season 3, a shorter season, I guess. We'll put it as good. I'll be honest, Haikyuu sort of fell off for me. The volleyball anime was not very great for me. Now, guys, it's 2016. Yuri on Ice is like the biggest thing that happened in 2016 in the anime world, obviously. It's sitting right there. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the gay figure skating show. I don't know what to say to that. I will say Sangatsu no Lion was probably my favorite show of this season. It's a shogi show, guys. It's a show about shogi. If you don't know what shogi is, Google shogi, because I don't feel like explaining that it's basically a Japanese version of chess with completely different rules. Yes. After that, we have Drifters, which I did watch, and that people rate way higher than I would. It's a good show. It's not a great show. Stop putting it at a 7.8. It's not, shouldn't be closer to a 8 than a 7. It's okay. It's okay. But it is basically taking a bunch of random people and throwing them into a point in time and saying, hey, you guys are just fighting stuff randomly. Do we have anything here before I have to talk about the stupid show? Working / Wagnaria is a show that I'm going to add to plan to watch because I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but it's got a weird naming convention that always makes me forget what the heck I'm watching or whether I've seen it or not. It's got the stupid thing. Guys, it's the rugby anime that I mentioned. I forgot I didn't finish this show. I lied, guys. I finished like 12 episodes of it, didn't finish the show. It's a rugby anime with the same thing. The main character's not that good at rugby. But yeah, slowly get better. I watched the first episode of Cheating Craft, and that's about all I watched of it. I think it's got, 12-minute episodes. So it's pretty short on the episodes. But I just didn't watch them. I just didn't watch them at all. I mean, it was okay, I think, but yeah. Okay, guys, there's one really weird standout in this season, and that is everybody's favorite show, Keijo the Anime. Guys, Keijo the Anime exists, and you will have to deal with the fact that it exists. It is a very ecchi anime based around a fictional sport of Keijo, which would then become a short-lived sport in like Portugal or something, or Brazil, I don't remember. As far as actual sports anime go, it's decently done. It's a decent sports anime. But it does have a problem with like this section of it in terms of like watching it or recommending it to people. Is it better than Eye Shield? Yes. Is it better than everything else? Probably not. 2017, we're still in an era where I watched many of the shows that came out. And we're still in an era where some of my favorite shows are coming out. Which is interesting. Because I know sometime in like this 2017 period, I stopped watching animes again for a bit, which means we'll drop off on shows that I've watched. And it actually looks like I didn't watch as many this season. So we have season 2 of Konosuba, which I don't know, I'll rate as a 7. We have Kobayashi's Dragon Maid season 1, which I thought was pretty well done. We have the Saga of Tanya the Evil, which is World War I isekai mess. I'm not putting that anywhere near my list. I tried watching the first episode of Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga, and I didn't. Little Witch, it's got 25 episodes. Definitely on hold then, because I think I've watched 10 or 12. One of those shows that I didn't watch, but it's basically got the Harry Potter vibe to it, if you like that. Interviews with Monster Girls. Surprising that it's only at a 7.5. I actually thought it was really a really nice show. It's pretty cute and got the whole slight comedy thing going for it. It's one of those shows that I rewatch maybe once every year and a half. It's a nice show. And then Fuka is the show where they didn't kill the main character, right? Like, the story was supposed to be about how the main character died in near the beginning, and it's a continuation of their dream from like other people trying to meet their dream. But then in the anime, they just didn't do that. So I dropped it. I dropped it fast. The next season. What do we have? Oh my goodness, guys, it's the beginning of the anime is trash and so am I period of time. Yep, it's about that time. Didn't watch as many things. This show makes me mad. Sakura Quest as a show makes me mad. I'm going to put it on my plan to watch. Why does it make me mad? Because every time I have ever tried to watch it, the subtitles are so messed up and desynced that they just don't work. Crunchyroll, I'm looking at you. Crunchyroll, I'm looking at you. Fix your shows, darn it. I have never been able to get through like episode 2 or 3 or whatever because the subtitles were just that bad. Yes. 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 I don't have a whole lot going on in this season, if I'm honest. Attack on Titan Season 2, I didn't like Season 1, so I didn't watch it. Boku no Hero Season 2 is Sports Festival, which means I probably watched it. I don't know. My Hero Academia stuff falls off. Boruto Naruto Next Generation started. I have not finished it. It is a show. It's got a 5.99, which doesn't surprise me. The Akashic Records. Akashic Records is like one of those guilty pleasure. I really like how the magic system in the show is built up. But my goodness, guys, the outfits are a mess. The outfits are a mess. And of course, I, like everyone else, I have watched. It was the perfect time to be like, let's watch the worst shows in the world. Eromanga Sensei was so funny to watch at the time when everybody was complaining about Eromanga Sensei. I don't think I've watched anything else in here. I think Saikano, despite being a follow-up to a show that I watched, I think it was on Amazon's short-lived anime site, so I didn't see it. And I don't think I think Sakura Quest was the only other one on here that I tried to watch. And I joked about Hinako no at least once or twice, but I don't think I've seen it. Oh, this is gonna get me. This one will get me yelled at, guys. I have not seen Kakegurui, despite the fact that everybody loved it, and I think it was on Netflix at the time. I haven't seen Made in Abyss, despite the fact that everybody hated it, and it was super popular at the time. But you know what I did see? I saw Classroom of the Elite. Same thing, super overpowered character. Speaking of super overpowered characters, we are at the worst point. We have Gamers, which I'm pretty sure I finished, that we're gonna rate as a 6. It's about gamers, guys, except it's a pretty mediocre show. Speaking of pretty mediocre shows, we have In Another World with My Smartphone, which has an abridged episode made of it, which is probably better than the show itself, but it's an isekai, and I watched it. because I watched it. Why is Aho Girl rated as a 6.7? This is the epitome of really stupid comedy. Specifically really stupid comedy because they play off the fact that it's really stupid comedy the whole time. Gotta love that, guys. I gotta love it. This is also where I picked up a genre. Okay, first of all, we gotta talk about isekai. Knights and Magic is a mixture of like robots and fantasy and isekai. Programmer kid reborn in another world where they have magical machine robots and he wants to build the machines. You need black wire? I have no black wire. Knights and Magic is okay. I rewatched it a couple weeks ago. It's fine. Okay. Anime that inspired an entire genre, or an anime of a genre that I basically really like way more than I should, guys. Isekai Shokudo, Restaurant to Another World. If you like, I don't know, random food anime, The Restaurant to Another World is such a good show. Guy owns a restaurant. A guy owns a restaurant that once every 10 days is accessible through random magical doors that appear in a medieval fantasy world in a place that doesn't even make sense. So, like, imagine a regular person here is every week serving food to like lizard people, dragon people, elves, dwarves, just randomly. And the food is good, and I like the backstories. I did not watch Princess Principal, another show to get people mad at me about. I watched a little bit of this, but I don't think I watched that much of it. Clean Freak Aoyama-kun is very soccer, but the guy cannot stand being uncleanly for even a second. Centaur's Life, another one that I was told to watch, but that I didn't. I hear it's basically World War I Centaur. Really sad show. Really sad show. You wouldn't get that from it. But that's what I know about it. Fastest Finger First is a quiz game. A quiz game anime. And it sort of has that same sports anime like vibe of this person who's not really good at this thing slowly learns it over time. I found it to be really interesting, and I've recently rewatched it. Elegant Yokai Apartment, another one that I have watched in its entirety. I thought I dropped it pretty hard, but apparently as soon as we get like a little bit further down in this list, I've apparently seen more of these. Elegant Yokai Apartment. Guy moves into an apartment made for spirits and things like that, and he has to adapt to that. Cool. I'm gonna add Hellgirl for Twilight to my plan to watch, despite the fact that I'm probably never going to watch it, just because I can. I think I've seen one episode of Sayuki Reload, and I don't remember anything about it, and I probably won't watch it. I don't know. If there's any anime here, guys, you have questions about, I probably have heard a little bit about all of them except for Black Clover, guys. I watched one season of Black Clover. I'm gonna get up by this. I did not finish this season of The Ancient Magus' Bride, despite the fact that I was looking forward to it since it was announced. I didn't do the third season of Food Wars. Man, I didn't watch Land of the Lustrous. I watched 2 episodes of Recovery of the MMO Junkie. I didn't finish it, so I'll add it to the plan to watch, guys. I've got problems. I did watch Sangatsu no Lion Season 2. I did watch that. It was a good one, because I really like that show. I heard King's Game was pretty mediocre. Oh, here's Kino's Journey. Guys, I wanna watch Kino's Journey. I want to watch Kino's Journey. This is the follow-up to that the other Kino's Journey, which is person who goes around with the talking motorcycle to different places and different cultures and such. I've heard good things about Konohana Kitan, so we'll add that to the plan to watch as well. And I think this season and the next season will likely be... I watched 2 episodes of Two Car, and I am so tempted to go back and finish watching it. It was not great from what I watched it, but I've been tempted to go back and watch it ever since, guys. Super tempted for no reason. Okay, on to 2018. Guys. Here, I'll turn this on. This is where I get myself in trouble again. I did not watch this. I have not seen Violet Evergarden, which is highly acclaimed. Very highly acclaimed. I have seen Darling in the Franxx, and I thought it was a show. Seven Deadly Sins have not seen. Overlord Season 2 I have definitely seen. Overlord is one of those shows that I really like. In general, I have not seen... I've seen enough panels of like the manga, but I haven't seen Teasing Master Takagi-san. We'll add it to the list along with... There's a lot of shows from this season that I wanted to watch and that I didn't. We have A Place Further Than the Universe, we have Citrus, and we have Laid Back Camping, all of which I basically haven't watched. Pop Team Epic was very popular. I don't plan on watching it. Is there anything else here? Are we done with this season already? Because I stopped watching Yawamushi Pedal way before this? Possibly. Possibly. As I said, I fell away from watching anime for a bit. We got ads. I'm going to continue because I don't know how long this will take. I didn't watch My Hero Season 3. Wodakai is on the list of shows that I've heard were really good, but that I didn't watch. So I guess to go back. No, I haven't seen Wodakai. Wodakoi. Not at all. But, you know, I'll try to find it. It's 11 episodes. We have the Netflix only Gun Gale Online. This wasn't Netflix only a while back, but I did watch it. I thought it was actually pretty good. I thought Alternative was pretty good. Megalobox is pretty good. I don't know. I don't think I've seen Megalobox either. It's an adult cast combat sports game. You know what? We'll rate it appalling before I watch it. It was awful. It was awful. I just started watching Umamusume because of the thing. I actually finished season 1. Thought it was pretty. Because of the thing, I went back and watched that. All of season 1. I'm like 2 episodes into season 2 right now. Legend of the Galactic Hero got a follow-up in 2018, surprisingly. Captain Tsubasa got a remake in 2018, surprisingly. Major the Second started in here. I'm going to put this in the plan to watch because I don't remember if I finished the season or not. I gotta go back and make sure that I finished the season. Nope, nothing else. Nothing else, guys. We get to move on to summer of 2018, which saw a few anime that were pretty big. First of all, Overlord Season 3. I'm just giving most of Overlord like an 8. I did not watch Banana Fish. I am aware of its existence. Same with Grand Blue. I didn't watch it. I'm aware of its existence. I'm gonna finish watching Cells at Work at some point, so I'm gonna put it in plan to watch. I think I've seen like 3 episodes of that. Asobi Asobase, I have heard things about, but have not watched it. High Score, Serious, Gintama, Ministers, Free, no. I've seen the beginning of Hanebado, but I haven't seen all of it. That's why I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, did I watch Hanebado? Not a lot of it, a couple episodes, but not enough to really... Oh, this was a gacha game. Review Starlight was a gacha game that Nox played for a bit. I do know that. I've tried it. I was not good at it. Anime is not for me, so I'll just do this. Uh-oh. You're gonna burn down the world? Ow! Pikmin didn't get an anime. Pikmin got a couple animated episodes, a couple animated videos, but no anime. Fall of 2018, the end of the year. I think this is the last Sword Art. Now, this is a Sword Art Online season that I got partway through but didn't finish, and this is where I stopped with Sword Art Online. Was Alicization. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things. Reincarnated as a Slime. I did see all of season 1. I thought it was pretty good. I did not continue with season 2. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, I did not watch. We will add it to the plan to watch. I have heard good things about it. It's got an 8 rating on here, which is surprisingly high. I have never seen JoJo, didn't watch Tokyo Ghoul, didn't watch Fairy Tail. I guess we'll add Zombieland Saga to the plan to watch in case I ever, I don't know, want to hurt my brain again. I remember I watched like 2 episodes of it, and the musical jumping around into everything, just confusing to me. I've heard of Bloom Into You. I've heard of Run with the Wind. I have not watched either of them. This, I think I watched, but I will put it here. I think I watched all of Magical Index 3, but I can't remember if I did right now. This is probably the worst show that ever. And it keeps appearing in front of me, and they're like, watch this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it. And they're like, but you watch Isekai all the time. And I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. You can't make me. You can't make me. But you watch a lot of... I do watch a lot of even like fairly mediocre Isekai. Probably just don't see a lot of them here. And guys, it's time that we enter winter 2019. The last full year before we get to the mess that is the COVID era. Promised Neverland, I am one of the lucky people to have never seen it because I hear season 2 was a dumpster fire. Same thing with Kaguya-sama, except I'm going to add this one to the plan to watch because I feel like it was a thing for long enough where I should probably at least just watch it. Rising of a Shield Hero season 1, I'll give it a 7. I thought it was okay. I recently rewatched most of it. I think I got like 5 episodes left. It's still only okay. I think I finished Mob Psycho 2. I don't remember. So we're gonna add it there. Was I supposed to finish watching Wataton? I saw couple clips from like the first episode, I think. Ow, why? I saw a couple clips from like the first episode, and this girl is super bad at everything. Super bad at friends or something and talking. That's about what I remember of it. Hi, link to my own channel. How you doing? Forest of Piano? I didn't watch Kimono Friends, so why would I have watched Kimono Friends 2? Come on, guys, come on. Why are we putting... Ow! I'm rolling for a blue shell? Of course you are. Of course you are. I'm actually surprised at how few of the anime from some of these seasons I've seen. Like, I watched the beginning of Demon Slayer, and I did finish One Punch Man. I know that much. I've started Fruits Baskets 2019 like 3 times. Wise Man's Grandchild, of course I've watched it, and I've rewatched it. This is like the epitome of shows that I want to watch, guys. I just want to watch random mediocre isekai that are done not terribly, but not perfectly. Like, come on, guys. I want random terrible isekai. I've heard about Senko-san too. I think that's a pretty decently sized one, right? Should we I'll throw that on there. Oh, Hitoribochi no Maru Maru Sekai Daikatsu. No. She's always alone. She's the loner. Did I watch that? I don't know. Didn't watch. I'm like guaranteeing that I did watch this, but I don't remember if I did. But I'm like guaranteeing I did because it's Ace of the Diamond. There's no way that if I saw that I wouldn't have watched it. I'm pretty sure I was not as happy with how they ran this one, but it was still a really good show. For me, again, Cinderella 9 didn't watch, but it's baseball stuff, I think. Dude, me and sports anime have a problem because there's a decent number of sports anime that I'm just like, yeah, I'm trying this. It's a isekai and sports anime are the two apparently where I'm just like, yeah, we gotta do this. I did watch Dr. Stone season 1 and I thought it was a pretty good self-contained story, and then they led with a hook to a season 2 that I didn't watch. Deal with it. Didn't watch Vinland Saga, didn't watch Fire Force. I don't know if I should give anything here a try. Didn't watch season 2 of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, despite trying the first one. Nothing in Ari Ferretta except for the name looks... Nothing here except for the name looks familiar to me, so what the heck am I looking at? Vinland Saga 8.9 out of 10. I'll take your word for it. I don't remember Ari Ferretta. Isekai Cheat Magician was... I watched like 2 episodes of this. It's an isekai, so I feel like I have to make sure that I watched. I'm pretty sure it was generically pretty bad, and that he ends up training with her, and these two are like the super powerful people. They train under like her or something, and they go on a whole journey, and I don't remember anything about it besides that. Season 1 is already on the plan to watch, so I'll add season 2 on the plan to watch. We'll add... Should I add Fire Force to the plan to watch? Does anybody actually know anything about that show? I swear. It's good? I think Demon Lord Retry is one that I started. I'm pretty sure. Dude, okay, summer 2019. If I didn't watch this, then I will beat myself up. This is around the time when I stopped. No, I think 2020 was when I stopped the scientific stuff, because yeah, I never know whether or not to watch this because I'm not sure if it's an isekai. I've seen it around a couple of times. If I'm bored, I'll watch it. But I've heard bad things about Copcraft. Well, not bad, but just mediocre things about it. And I don't think there's anything else from this season. Yeah, nothing else new from this season that I watched in TV land. Didn't watch Beastars, guys. Didn't watch it. Didn't watch Seven Deadly Sins. Didn't watch the fourth plate of Food Wars, despite it being there. You guys know what that means? It means that I definitely watched Cautious Hero because it's an isekai. And you know what? It's a pretty decent show. I thought it was pretty. It's got a weird comedy aura to it, and then it's got a bit of comedy and a bit of like serious storytelling to it, and that's really what's got it going there for me. Welcome, Iramakun. Iramakun was like a 7, maybe. Not great, but it was a decent comedy. And now I didn't watch Psychopath season 3. I feel like there's a show that I really need to talk about in this list, so I'm skipping ahead. I literally just rewatched this, guys. Didn't I say to make myself average in the next life? I just rewatched this. This twin-tailed girl over here is like the world's strongest human and destroys everything, and I'm just like, okay, we watch that now. That's what I watch now. Again, isekai with like super strong characters, but like it's just very basic, boring. That's where I exist. Okay, so probably the single isekai that I've enjoyed the most out of any isekai, guys. Ascendance of a Bookworm is like 3 seasons. I know a 4th season is coming out or is being worked on. It's like 3 seasons of like I don't know. It's just the show that resonates with me the most out of a lot of them. Easily top 3 anime for me. Easily top 3. This blue hair girl is pulled into another world, inhabits the body of a young child who was on the verge of death due to a sickness, ends up basically replacing her. And she was a librarian in a past life, so all she wants to do is read books. All she wants to do is have books. But this world basically has no books. Books are very expensive, very hard to get, and she's a commoner. So she goes on a whole journey of books. And that's basically the entire first season, is just the journey of books, and continues for multiple seasons. Books are a big part of it, but I absolutely loved the story. And then, guys, we're here. This is an age that none of us thought we would ever get to. It's winter 2020. This is the last season of anime, I think. No, this is the season of anime, guys. This is the season of anime that got interrupted the hardest by COVID. I will say that there's probably a few shows in here that I have seen parts of, but quite a few of these shows ended up going on some form of hiatus in the middle of them, and I just ended up not watching them. So we have like Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is fairly well known. I didn't watch it. Bofuri is one that I started, and then I just didn't. Bofuri is like an MMO. She's trying to play an MMO, but she doesn't want to get hurt. A VR MMO, she won't get hurt, so she just maxes her defensive stats, and it ends up being overpowered or something. Again, Scientific Railgun T, the last one that I saw, because it got delayed 47 times, but I've only saw a couple episodes of it, and it's basically a dead season. This is basically a dead anime season to me, guys. I didn't see much in it. There's not a whole lot here. Things started to get back on track for anime by this season. But if you look, I'm currently 10 episodes into this. The villainess anime it's a group it's a style that started basically right here to get super popular, and I really want to watch it. I like watching them, but yeah, at the same time, it's like so difficult. Can I get a shot of the main characters? Are there images? I'm pretty sure the Eighth Sun, Are You Kidding Me, is one that I've seen. I'm pretty sure, but I cannot confirm because I don't recognize it. And that's my problem right now. Again, this is easily like... I love Ascendance of a Bookworm. So I'm going to check out the Eighth Sun, make sure I've seen it before I really do anything with it. But it's a type of show that I've probably seen, but I'm not sure. Again, with Major the Second, I'm going to hold off on rating that because I'm pretty sure I've seen Act 2, but I don't remember if I did. And Major is such a decent baseball series. Like, it's a pretty good baseball series, and it follows the story of people not just from one point to another. It follows like their lives, so it's pretty good in that way. ReZero season 2 I did not watch. Rent a Girlfriend did not watch. God of High School didn't watch. The Misfit of Demon Academy I have seen, actually, and Nox was just trying to make me rewatch that, and I'm like 8 episodes into a rewatch of it right now. It's okay. I didn't watch my teen romantic comedy snafus other seasons. Basically, very sad. Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out is a show that I have heard about in general. It was everywhere for a bit. Maybe I go back and watch it, maybe I don't. I don't know. Dude, the Pikmin music in the back is attacking me. Nothing else to really talk about there. We're gonna fall off a bit harder here because I probably didn't watch a ton for a bit. We're standing on 1,000,000 lives. I have seen that it was decently good. It's definitely a show which existed. Definitely a show that existed. Basically, he's pulled into another world, or the characters are pulled into the world one at a time, basically, with each time they're being pulled back into this other world, one more person is added, and that other person, something about them determines whether or not they succeed at challenges which are required, continue living, and it's a bit of a mystery show. And that's it. That's it. Wow, we fell off super hard. I think we saw one show this season, and it wasn't Jujutsu Kaisen. And we're not helping at all with the beginning of this. I did not see season 2. I didn't watch that. Didn't watch this. Didn't watch this. Didn't watch. I'm a spider. So what? I'm actively rewatching this right now. I'm like 20 episodes in. I'm a spider. So what? On rewatch is probably a bit worse than the first time I watched it because the first like 8 episodes take place underground. But class is all reincarnated in this other world, and this girl got the unfortunate side effect of being reincarnated as a spider. So what? Did I see this? I'm not sure. I'm gonna put up here the hidden dungeon that only I could enter. I think I've seen it. But I don't recognize anything about the plot or it. I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll see if we've seen it. This is a surprisingly low amount of horror anime. It's because horror in anime is very hard to pull off well. We'll add Non Non Biori to the plan to watch always because I need to watch that. I don't think anime, like horror, does well in a lot of mediums. And anime is one that I feel like it would work in a movie. I don't think it would work well in a show too well. I don't know how to explain that. We have Spring 2021, where we have Tokyo Revengers, which I watched 2 episodes of, To Your Infinity, which I know the name of, 8686, which I've never heard of. Screw it. We're adding everything else to the thing. Why don't we add Nagatoro too? Okay, I gotta sneeze a lot, man. Sneezing a lot. I was told to watch Odd Taxi. I didn't really watch Odd Taxi. We will add Odd Taxi to the plan to watch. Yeah, we'll add it to the dropped list. We'll add Odd Taxi to the plan to watch list. I've been killing slimes for 300 years has an active, like, just finished another season that I didn't watch. But the first season was really good. I actually really enjoyed the first season. I watched the first couple episodes of season 2 and it felt like it fell off a cliff a little bit. Wasn't as good. I didn't keep up with it. We'll watch it. We'll watch it more later. The Saint's Power is Omnipotent is one that I'm like 3 or 4 episodes into and have been for years, and I swear I'll finish it. I swear I'll finish it, guys. You might be asking, who did they make all of these terrible isekai anime for? And that would be me, guys. I'm the guy who watches the terrible isekai anime. Summer 2021, guys. We're getting really close to the current time with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, which I didn't watch. How a Realist. I've rewatched this probably like 4 times. This is one of my more liked random isekai shows, all along with Tsukimichi, which is also a really good isekai show. Multiple seasons for this one. Okay, after reading this a bit, I have seen this one. It's okay, maybe even pretty good by isekai standards. By isekai standards, it's pretty good. But I don't remember. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I do know some of the characters here, and that he is totally broken with his abilities. I want to finish Remake Your Life. It started off pretty good, and then I think it was starting to go downhill when I dropped off of watching it, but I still want to finish it. Next Life is a Villainous. All routes lead to Doom X, which is a continuation of the thing that I didn't finish. Another character who I found in a lot of memes is the Great Jahi. A lot of memes there. Probably won't add that one. I'm not sure. Dude, this got a second season? Okay. I'll have to check out the second season too. I'm standing on a million lives because I don't remember it having a second season. Drugstore in Another World. Another one of those just... It's trying to be cutesy. It's just another world pharmacy type thing. And it exists. And there's like two of these now. The honor student at Magic High is the inverse of the irregular at Magic High. I think it's the same story from another character's perspective, and I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet. Comey can't communicate, guys. I heard the thing was pretty good. I heard the 4-Koma, the manga, I don't remember what it was pretty good for that. I don't know, we'll add it to the list just because it's supposed to be a big one, but I don't know nothing about that one. Osama ranking, I think I saw season 1 of this. It was pretty good. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world. I have seen this one. It is rather confusing to me of all of the stuff that it's about, but it does exist. And it's a show that I watched, and it's one of those that I probably wouldn't recommend. Actually, between that and this one, Banished to Another World, or Banished from the Hero's Party, I decided to live a quiet life. This one would probably be the one that I'd recommend between the two of them. I don't know. This one's less actiony though. The Assassin one is very much way more actiony. World Trigger Season 3, guys. Did I watch World Trigger Season 3? This is late. I probably haven't seen this. World Trigger was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. Isekai Shokudo 2, though, I have seen, and Isekai Shokudo was a good anime, and still one of those that I really like the stories of. I really like the stories and the foods. And we need more anime like that one. I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Let's Make a Mug 2. I have not seen Let's Make a Mug in any way, but it is a funny name. 2. 3. Okay, on to 2022, where we have Dress Up Darling, which exists. So I feel like we all have to talk about the fact that we all watched that, and there's a second season happening either now or in the future. I forget. You can tell that I haven't started watching that if it exists. Arifureta. Second season. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the second season. I have seen the second season of this. I have seen the second season of this. I actually really like Realist Hero. The strongest sage with the weakest crest. We're gonna rate it a 7. I can't tell you anything about the story because I forget it already. I just know that this guy is basically a reborn version of like the greatest sage in the history, but he's been reborn with powers that people think are really weak now. So he's sort of made fun of, and then he uses said powers to beat everybody. I have not seen Life of the Ordinary Guy who reincarnated blah, 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 blah. Haven't seen it. I am aware of it. I might watch it at some point, but it's just not ever one of those that fit into my... It's not one of those that fit into my, like, mood ever to watch it. That said, Land of Lidl is pretty good for, like, really basic storytelling. I like the characters, and I like how the world is built in it. It's pretty decently done. She Professed Herself People of the Wise Man is one of the few isekai on this list that I probably only watched once. I was never really tempted to watch it again. Basically, this girl character was a very powerful mage prior and was just sort of transformed into this, and it's an isekai type show built in an MMO type world. The Heiki story is one that I have probably seen the first few episodes of quite a few times. I probably read the story more than I've watched the story, let's be honest. But I keep getting into it and then stopping, and getting into it and stopping, and getting into it and stopping. I've got problems with animes, guys. Spy Family did not watch. I've been told to watch, so I guess we add watch. Kaguya-sama Love is War, Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2, all stuff that I have not seen. Shikimori is not just a cutie, haven't seen. Komi Can't Communicate, haven't seen. Trapped in a Dating Sim, haven't seen. Skeleton Knight in Another World. Hold on. Wakes up to find stuff. I'm gonna add this to the plan to watch because I don't remember watching it, but the character reminds me of one that I have seen. I never really got High Dive, so yeah. I have seen the heroes reborn as a typical nobody. It's okay. It's okay. Never really got High Dive stuffs. I think I started watching this and I didn't finish it. Season 3! It's not as long ago as I thought it was. The Sentence of a Bookworm feels older to me now. I don't know. Crazy. Konohiro Mendokusai is one that I watched an episode of and got really annoyed. RPG Fudo-san is one that I've seen a couple episodes of here and there, and every once in a while I go back to watch it, but I just haven't. It's basically following a bunch of characters who sell real estate to random people in another world, whether it's like renting or buying houses or whatever, and it's always a weird thing. Every time that it comes up, guys, every time that something happens, it's weird. Welcome to summer 2022, where we have Classroom of the Elite Season 2, which I have seen, but I didn't like as much as Season 1. Have not seen Call of the Night. I have seen Overlord 4, though. I haven't seen Licorice. I have not seen Devil of Part-Timer Season 2. Made in Abyss, Friend a Girlfriend, Uncle in Another World. I've heard stuffs about this one. I have not seen it. It's on Netflix. There you go. There's your Netflix shows. Parallel World Pharmacy, another isekai pharmacy type show. I did see this one. I think this one is a little bit better than the other one in terms of like world building. Did I finish? I don't remember if I finished the Yakuza babysitting one or if I got like 8 episodes into it. It definitely is one where I was like, probably I'll finish it. It's on High Dive, didn't watch. On High Dive, didn't watch. I should probably watch Ice Queendom at some time because I did watch a bit of the early Ruby stuff, but to be honest, after like season 4 or 5 of Ruby, I just stopped watching it. So Utorare Momo, I've not seen it. League of Nations, haven't seen. There's a lot of more recent stuff that I just haven't seen too. You guys tell that I'm in and out of anime a lot. Sometimes it's just like not anything that catches my attention. Like, was not a big fan of Blue Lock. I've heard things. I've heard decent things about the Eminence and Shadow. Maybe I add it to the list. But again, High Dive. So, blah. Bocchi the Rock is here to not be on the top of my list, but it's definitely a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed Bocchi the Rock. We watched it. I don't think I watched a ton of anime this season. I did watch the sword one. Reincarnated as a Sword or whatever it's called. I did watch that one, but I don't think I watched a ton this season. I didn't watch Beast Tamer. I didn't watch I'm a Villainous. Didn't watch Akiba Maid War, despite it being Akiba Maid War, because it's a really funny name. I have definitely seen something with the farming thing. Dude, out of nowhere, Do It Yourself appears. Do It Yourself is a really... It's just a DIY thing, but the main character here is named Yourself, which is really funny. It's a bit of a comedy show. A bit of a slice of life. I want to watch this one. This one, as the title, looks interesting to me, so I'm adding it to the list. Deal with it. Little lies we all tell. We all tell little lies, guys. So says the anime. We're all the way to 2023, guys. We're almost in the present day. I gotta finish Tomo-chan as a girl. I watched like 3 episodes of it, enjoyed it, and then just never... Yeah, I just never... I think I finished The Angel Next Door. Never Stop Spoiling Me. Or The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is the English name. I thought it was pretty good from what I remember. I'm currently watching this, so I will put it as watching. Campfire Cooking in Another World. I just finished a rewatch of, well, finished. I'm like 11 episodes in. I have like 1 episode, maybe 2 episodes left. Basically, it's the idea of that cooking in another world, but also the isekai of being in another world, and it's pretty funny. Again, stop it with the isekai that are on High Dive, guys. I want to watch my isekai in peace. Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World. I'm pretty sure I've seen. I have seen it. It's not... I don't think it's the greatest story. I think it just exists. They try too hard. I did not really enjoy Handyman Saito, so I didn't finish watching it. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. I forgot entirely about this show. This is stupid enough that I would recommend it. I would actually recommend that one. Talk about shows. Onimai is a show that I feel like on the surface looks really bad. It looks really bad on the surface. And then the actual show doesn't feel that bad. I think it actually pulled off a lot of what it did fairly well. I'm surprised that Chilling in My 30s has more viewers than that, though. I don't know. Saving 80,000 gold in Another World for my retirement. Again, another one. I've seen this one. I thought it was okay. I'll probably watch it again to see what I think about it, but for right now, it's only okay. Basically, traveling to and from another world in order to gain money so that you can retire and not have to work crappy jobs. We're on to spring 2023, which, unless it has some really weird isekai, I probably haven't seen a whole lot of it. I did not watch Oshinoko, guys. It was on High Dive. Magic and Muscle, didn't watch. The Love Story with Yamada-kun is probably 5 episodes, 6 episodes in. I need to finish watching it, if I'm honest. Konosuba, stopped watching before this. I need to finish it, basically. Guys, this is just telling me that I need to catch up on anime. I want to watch this one. I don't know if I have seen any of it, but I want to watch it. It's got a thing. Galaxy Next Door. I've seen the first few episodes of this one. It was really cute from what I watched, and I sort of want to continue watching it. Another one on my smartphone, 2. I don't remember if I saw 2. We'll add it. Yeah, Galaxy Next Door is pretty cute. Nothing else here really for me. Yeah, nothing else really here. Summer 2023, we have Zom 100, which I saw an episode of, maybe 2. Umamusume's Revenge got another season that I didn't watch. The Dreaming Boy is a realist. No. Am I actually the strongest? No. Dude, did I watch anything from this season? Yeah, I watched the Vending Machine anime. Guys, that's the show that I watched from this season. The Vending Machine anime. You ever have doubts? I did see this. This is a show that I probably wouldn't recommend. It's like probably the lower end of isekai. I think I powered through it over like 14 different sessions, which is funny because in this same season is one of the few shows that I watched the anime and then I went out of my way to read the manga, and that is the Great Cleric. The Great Cleric, I thought, did the world building so interestingly that I just wanted to continue with it. I hit the end of what they had translated at the time, and that was probably late 2023 when this ended, and I just haven't gone back to finish it. More is probably translated now. I don't know. I don't know. Not a bad show. I just don't even. Fall 2023. Wow, it's been more than a year already, guys. We have also no Free Ren, which, I mean, on my list would probably get a 9. Probably, maybe a 10. Maybe a 10, 9 or a 10, depending on how we do it. It's really good. You know what? Yeah, no, it is really good. It would be in my top 10, but probably not my top 5. It would not be my top 5 because while it's a really good show, it doesn't fit that exact thing where it spoke to me in the exact ways as everything else. But if you don't watch anime, like at all, Frieren is probably one of the best ones that I could recommend to people who don't watch anime. It is a good show, and it's got a whole hero's journey. I haven't finished the last couple episodes of the Apothecary Diaries. It's these two shows coming out at the same time is sort of a travesty because like this would have been the best show in any other season in like the past 4 or 5 years, if I'm being honest. And I think it just got a little bit outshined by Frieren. I didn't finish the last couple episodes of it, and I think it's continuing or continued already. I gotta catch up on that. Shangri-La Frontier MMO. I feel like it's a good video game story. Like, you usually don't get those in anything. But it's a good video game story, guys. I swear it. Anything else here that I saw that speaks to me? I need to finish watching The Saint's Power. Omnipotent. I don't remember if I've seen this, but it sounds like the stupid title that I would watch, so I'll add it to the thing. A playthrough of a certain dude's VR MMO life is the correct type of terrible for me. It's the correct type of terrible for me. It is not a good show at all. Overworked guy playing MMO as intentionally choosing like the worst things and happens to have stuff happen to him over and over again, which makes him stupidly powerful when he doesn't want to be. And that's the entirety of that show. Dude, Overtake. I forgot about Overtake, man. Overtake was a really good show. It's like a Formula 4 show, but it literally says Formula 4. Good job, Doity, you genius. Formula 4 show, but I think it does a really good job of tackling emotion and storytelling through the eyes of the photographer, who is the main character, while the rest of these guys are more supporting cast. Again, it's one of those shows that deals with past trauma fairly well, which is why I liked it. These family didn't see the boss, didn't see family circumstances, didn't see Stardust, didn't see, but 16-bit Sensation is a decent look at the past of sort of like that light novel Bishoujo thing, because it's got a bit of that time travel thing going to it, where this character goes back in time pretty regularly, forward in time, back in time, forward in time, and it shows off a bit of that side of the gaming world, which is not a very well-known side of the gaming world in the West. I shall survive using potions. Again, this is one of those stupid isekai that I think met me somewhere where I was just like, yeah, I'll watch the stupid show. I'll watch and enjoy the stupid isekai show. And that's the entirety of it. I haven't watched Pretty Derby 3. I haven't seen any of the other Umamusume stuff yet. Guys, I finished season 1. I started season 2. On to 2024, where we get into the battle of like anime of the year, which I'm understanding even less now because Solo Leveling started this year, but you know, whatever. Solo Leveling was a good turn off your brain and watch it kind of show, but I think that's about where it was. I didn't watch Delicious in Dungeon, obviously, on Netflix. How would I have? Didn't watch Mashal, didn't watch A Sign of Affection, but I did watch Tsukimichi 2, and I really like that one too. Fighting up against the goddess. I started wrong way to use healing magic, and I feel like I need to finish it. It does build upon its premise fairly well, which is this person was isekai'd into another world with the rare ability to use healing magic. And unlike other things where you might, I don't know, use healing magic to heal other people, the person who's training him, this girl up here, is instead making him use the healing magic to heal himself so that he could train harder than other people so he could be stronger than them. Because as it turns out, if you just heal yourself, you can train more. And that's the whole thing. I need to finish watching that. Season 2 of Banished, I don't think I finished it, but I will check. I know I didn't finish The Weakest Tamer, though. Weakest Tamer, I watched an episode or two of, and I would like to watch it because I feel like it did pretty well there. Speaking of shows that I really want a continuation of, Dr. Elise was a pretty good story of an isekai. It's actually an isekai where the character being isekai'd is originally from this world, but they died, went to another world, and then died and went back to that world before they died the first time, with the chance to save everything. It's basically a doctor story, and I've rewatched it a couple times, and I really like it. The Strongest Tanks Labyrinth Raids, I have not finished, sadly. I would like to. Again, another one. I watched the beginning of Fluffy Paradise, but didn't finish it. I feel like I should do that. Guys. And as we come to the end, we're almost done with 2024, guys. We watched Kaiju number 8, which is already listed as completed, which means we've at least done this much. Another Spice and Wolf, wow. We've at least done this much on this beforehand. Like, I watched Reincarnated as the Seventh Prince, so I could take, yeah. This is actually continuing right now, or it just finished continuing, I forget. This one was pretty okay, pretty interesting. I'd continue watching it, and I am. Deal with it. Other shows from this season. Chilling in Another World, my level 2 superpower cheat was okay, not the bestest show. Community challenge 95% complete. Deal with it, guys. We only need like 3,300 more? 2,300 more. Not that far. Chilling in Another World. Completed 7. Yeah, probably around there. It's okay. I would rewatch it because it's an isekai. But yay. Reincarnated as an Aristocrat. I did watch. I enjoyed it decently. Pretty good. I didn't. Why does. Okay. It's continuing. I started Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again, but I didn't get more than like one episode in. So I'd probably want to do that again. Newgate. Newgate is a pretty mediocre show overall. Based on another one of those where the person's entering the world from an MMO that they played years after they finished it. And that's about it, guys. That's about it. The writing in it's pretty bad. The writing in it was pretty bad. I might watch it again at some point. This looks like one that I would watch, and yet I haven't seen it. I didn't even know it existed until I came here. Weird. I'm usually on top of stuff like that. Summer 2024? Nope. Watching 10 episodes in, still watching, did not finish that. My Kane, nope. The deer one, that is I'm too old for that. Another one, I'm like I was like 4 episodes in. Probably one of the better isekais story written in like the past few years is No Longer Allowed in Another World, but I haven't finished it. I did complete Osan Newbie Adventure though, and yeah, I'd say about a 7. 7 was about right. It's one that I would like to watch a follow-up season to, but I doubt it'll get one. The strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army is actually a human, is like a 7 or an 8. I actually thought it was a pretty well done thing where he's trying to hide his identity from the army while he's actively in it and trying to command it. I don't remember A lot of stuff. I didn't watch this one despite it looking like it. Guys, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, which means I need to hurry up, and the Sims music is playing. I started Quality Assurance in Another World, but didn't finish it. I've heard if I do Sakana, I probably want to play the game though, right? I think the anime is based off of a game that's on the Switch. I've killed it. Guys, I've killed it. Dandadan didn't watch. ReZero didn't watch. We are in the world of didn't watch, guys. I was watching Shangri-La Frontier Season 2 when this happened. Did I ever finish that? I don't know. I'll check on it later. Ari Feretta got another thing. I was watching this and I don't know if I finished it. Oh my goodness, there's so many shows that I have to be like, oh, this is High Dive. Chances of me watching it are very little. I did complete Demon Lord 2099. This is a really weird show. Demon Lord from the past gets thrown into a cyberpunk future and just is trying to get super powerful in that. It's funny. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill in order to advance or something. I don't know if I watched season 2, but I did watch season 1. Good show. Good show. It's pretty decent. The healer who is banished from his party is in fact the strongest. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember it. We'll add it to the watch list to check up on if I watched it, but I don't remember it, guys. I don't remember it. Demon Lord Retry R would come after I watched Demon Lord Retry, so I'm not actively watching that. I lied to the internet there, and I will actively continue lying to the internet until I finish that. A couple more, guys. We have Winter, Spring, and Summer. Solo Leveling Season 2, I finished, I think. I didn't think it was that good. It was okay. Sakamoto Days, didn't watch. I didn't get through that. Didn't watch that. Zenshu, I have begun. I need to finish Zenshu. Zenshu was starting as like a pretty interesting idea, and then I didn't finish it. Same thing with Guild. The Guild Leader one, or the Guild Receptionist one. I swear that I finished this show, and I did. Given the useless skill of the Appraiser class, they go through, he finds the World Tree Girl and then goes on a journey to do other things. Headhunted to Another World is not the most exciting thing, but if you like watching a guy who's basically just economics man go around and try to save the world, then it's really funny. I'm going to finish watching Amaku. I swear it. I left my A-rank party to help my former students. This is still ongoing, which is the only reason that I haven't completed it. I'm like 10, 12 episodes behind on it. Is there anything else on here? I'm gonna want to bring of ruins. I might as well try to master magic. I think I've seen this. I think he ends up ruining his family's life. I have seen Fruit Master. Fruit Master was like a 7, maybe. I don't know. It wasn't that good, wasn't that bad, but probably a 6. Probably a 6 now that I think about it. Wasn't that good, wasn't that bad, but it was a show. I'm gonna add this to the plan to watch to check on it, guys. It's another isekai. It's another isekai. A blue exorcist this low. Wow. Imagine that. I have finished Magic Maker now, officially. And again, another isekai type show that's not that good. I feel like the isekais have fallen off in 2025's, guys. I feel like 2025 isekai have fallen off. They're just not here. And one more season of stuff that we've watched or potentially watched, I think, because I think we're in summer right now. Beginning at the end was supposed to be good, and then I've heard nothing but meh. Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadow was okay, and then I think it got progressively better the longer I watched it. I've been killing slimes for 300 years. Yes, this is the second season that I was talking about seemed worse than the first season. We will finish that at some point. The Unaware Atelier, another one of those where it's just like the main characters annoy me, but I finished it, and that's what's important. I might watch this one, the Intergalactic, the Evil Lord of the Intergalactic Empire. The Two Perfect Saint was surprisingly good compared to a lot of other mediocre shows around it. Basically, saints protect the world from like pure evil by erecting like barriers and such. And she's really good at her job, but people don't like her because she doesn't act like, I don't know, a fun person or something. I don't understand it. So she sold off to another nation. Summer Pockets is one that I'm like 5 episodes in, but it's still ongoing, so I'm gonna list it as that, and I will finish it eventually. I mean, I don't have the same excuse for the Ninja and the Assassin. This is just a stupid comedy that I want to finish at some point. And then same thing with this and Zetsutabi. This I've seen a few episodes of. Zetsutabi I haven't seen any episodes of. I just want to watch it because it looked like an interesting idea to me. So yes, I will do that. And then we are on current day, I think. Guys, the anime that are currently showing, and this is where I learn stuff. Like, I learned that we have to watch Dress Up Darling Season 2 and Kaiju number 8 Season 2. This doesn't... I don't know what speaks to me. I don't know what's speaking to me about this season. Oh, Rising of Shield Hero is getting another season. I guess we can catch up on that at some point. I'll check this one out. The Silent Witch. We are actively watching season 2 of this one because it's new. Water Magician so far is my it's my favorite show of this season that I've seen so far. It's been really good. We'll see if it continues. We'll add this one to the possible list. I think I just heard lightning or something, so we're gonna end very soon. We're gonna end very soon. I'm watching this one. This is Vending Machine Anime Season 2. I'm watching this one. It's got a very annoying beginning to it though. Hopefully it'll be a bit better as we get into it, but the first 2 episodes had just a pacing that annoyed me. Outcast Restaurant, of course I'm watching that. I'm like an episode into that one. We're gonna watch the 2nd episode soon. Cultural Exchange, nah. I think other stuff in here will be slowly added as I try out more and more anime from this season. So usually when I'm watching anime, I just check out a couple random anime and decide what to continue watching. But I'm not seeing a whole lot this season that I'm going to be watching. So like if we go to the profile, guys, we've completed 224. We have 180 on the plan to watch and 8 on hold. The on hold, some of these are ones that we have to check. Some of them are ones that we finished stuff with. A lot of these are stuff that I do want to rewatch, but some of these are stuff that I want to check to see what I watched. So, I mean, over the next couple months, I'll probably update this again. But really, that's about it. I haven't seen that many anime over the grand course of things. It's only about 400 something. And we're probably missing some older ones still because we started at 2000. But that's about where we are right now, guys. So I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you all, and that's the whole anime list of everything, including the current season. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Donkey Kong Bonanza throughout the whole stream, so we're not going to be doing the NES stuff tomorrow. We might hold that off until next week, and we will be probably doing Pokemon on Friday. Pokemon and maybe a Mario Kart World competitive race. Cool? Cool. Bye, guys.